Hi guys, my name is Asirvo and it is me answering 100 questions that I know that married people ask themselves. Now I want to quickly answer a question today. What's the question? My husband's family want me to have more than 3 children, and my husband and I agree that we don't want to have more than 3 children. What do I do? Now, I think this question is very straightforward. The onus lies on your man, lies on your husband. He needs to take a stand. He is the man of the house, not his father, not his mother, not his sisters, not his siblings. He is the man of the house, and this is his family, not his parents' family. Now, if you, in the process of courting or dating, have agreed that you are not going to have more than 2 or 3 children, nobody has the right, apart from you and your husband, to determine the numbers of kids you should have. So, I think it is your husband that needs to see this video. You need to tell your husband to see this video. It's high time, Mr. Man, that you stand up as the man of the house and tell your parents, tell your siblings that you both have agreed not to have more than 2 or 3 children, and you're standing by that, so that there would not be much pressure on your wife, and it doesn't look like it's your wife who is trying to be lazy or who doesn't want to do it. Now, in another vein, if you both did not discuss these things while you were courting or dating, I feel say now cause the problem. I believe say when people they date, things the way they're supposed they talk about. Now, these are things you should have talked about while you were dating or while you were courting. What do I mean? You should have asked yourself the number of kids you want to have. Are you planning to relocate? Are you planning to stay in Lagos? Are you planning to stay outside Lagos? Do you want your wife to be a full housewife, or you want her to work? You want her to be a career woman or a business woman? All of those things are things that should have been discussed in the process or during the period you were dating or courting. So if you don't put those things in places while you're dating or courting, you create this problem for yourself. Now, even if you didn't talk about it while you were dating or courting, and now the situation isn't, what would you do? Sit your husband down. You both should talk about it. Babe, you want me to get 2 picking or 3? I mean, you want me to born like 12? Waiting me would do. Sit down and talk about it. Now, don't forget that it's your body. And I believe that your husband should be reasonable. It's your body. I understand that some of our parents or some of our grandparents had 7, 8, 12, and many children like that. But as the society evolves and grows, it's not like we're trying to depopulate. But you have to be careful. Are you going to raise or bring forth children that you cannot be responsible for? Can your salary afford to take care of more than 3 or 2 children? Can your salary cater for that? Can you build a future for your children and for your family with your salary if you have to have many children? Those are things you should look at and then bring to the table when you discuss with your parents. But the point is, you have to take a stand. If you have agreed that you're not having more than 2 children or 3 children, let your parents know that this is your decision. This is the decision, and you're standing as the man of your house, that they should not pressure your wife. If I've answered your question, you can chat me up on Facebook, on Instagram, on any of my social media platforms till I come your way again. Stay good.